What is going on, lads? I hope you are having a phenomenal end to your week or start to your week whenever you're watching this. And we are back again with another one of these fantastic videos. Now, before we get started, as you guys know, please make sure to click like, subscribe to the channel, to be notified and keep in check as we upload each next video, and also to assist this channel to grow. So, today's topic is all about embracing failure, right? A necessary and crucial part of your journey, right? It's all about journeys. It's what makes the story invaluable. It's what makes the story relevant and relatable. And so often we can have a misconception or a negative perception towards failure. So today we're going to talk through that, because it might be the very thing exactly needed for you to get to the next level. So let's jump into it. So your best self needs you to go through it. All right. I've had many failures in my life, many, perceived failures, right? And I mean, we'll break it down as we move through, but many deeper challenges. And in reflection, I've always noticed, and I'm sure you will, and you would have as well, looking at many different challenges you've gone through, is it does build the character. It's part of the journey. It's part of the lessons needed. It's part of the dragons that are needed to forge you into the motherfucker who can wield your Excalibur, right? And understanding that it most certainly does provide fuel. Because it sucks and it causes pain, but through pain that provides a push in order to find a solution, and find the solution, we find the way out, and we have the gift of something then therefore to give, and the insight, and it shows us not to go down that dark alleyway next time, to be hyper aware, to build a new skill, all these beautiful things that actually improves us. And that pain, again, as I said, provides fuel in order for you to take action, to become better, to grow, to learn, and to expand. And really understanding at its core, it's not life condemning you, it's actually life believing in you. Right? So often I have lads, when we talk about purpose and divine mission, that, we can fall into a trap, and I most certainly did, where it's like, oh, when I finally find my mission, when I finally find my purpose, life's going to be so much easier. But actually it's going to be the complete opposite, because now you've stepped onto the path of your best and truest and highest self. So of course life's going to throw you every single challenge needed in order to up-level you, in order to upskill, in order to gain the experience and the understanding and the wisdom needed to share and to bring forward what it is that you need to teach, or be the example of, or build, whatever that is for you, right? So it most certainly is actually life believing in you. So we can open up our arms, as Tony Robbins would say, go, a worthy opponent, because it most certainly is a worthy opponent. And I start to move into areas where I can learn quicker, fail quicker, so then therefore I can succeed quicker. So when I look back on the worst things that happened in my life, they are in fact the best things. What started this brotherhood journey was a breakup, right? A heartbreak, a complete and utter heartbreak. Whether it was anxiety, whether it was, I wouldn't say, I don't know if I was ever depressed, but I would say not knowing who the hell I was, completely lost, all these different experiences, rejection, sitting on the side of a curb when I was working in sales and making no sales. I was working door-to-door sales. And I remember I was a team leader, and I was trying to lead by example. However, I was completely flunking, and I was just on commission. So I had to make a sale in order to make money, and there was bills coming in. I was trying to pay for my education, and and tough times, right? But that's the exact fuel needed to ensure that I've got to the position where I am now, and even the challenges I have now as I'm building and growing and expanding. There's more dragons, there's more challenges, and even greater ones that consistently show up. However, I now start to understand, and I'm able to regulate myself to see that, okay, beautiful, this is actually the gateway to the very thing that I'm truly seeking. We look at all the most epic hero stories, right, throughout time, or even in those movies, whether it be a Marvel movie or some sort of epic myth, right? Do they win every single time? No. Like, would that be fucking relatable? No way, right? So, why would we want that for ourselves? The best stories have the challenges, the ups and the downs, the setbacks, but then there's also the comeback. And it's what makes a life worth living. You know, if consciousness is unborn and undying, and then it created this world to experience the joy and terror of beginnings and endings. Because in infinity, there is no beginning and no end. And no contrast. There just is, right? So understanding that's why we came here. That's part of the success story. It's part of your own epic myth, right? So with that perspective too, it's like, okay, this is exactly what's needed. Further reinforcing. This is a worthy opponent. It is the gateway towards what it is that I'm truly seeking in my life. It provides, again, that fire under the bum. So we embrace it with open arms. As it's not failure, it's actually just lessons needed for the next level. So lads, remember, no such thing as failure, only lessons. So move into it, commit to it, trust the process, see it as the exact thing needed in order to forge you into the motherfucker who can wield that Excalibur. Short one today, lads, but a very valuable one. Hope this helps. As always, the mission beckons, the mission calls. Let's fucking go.